Well, what's going on, Georgia fans? YouTube, all you college football fans. Welcome back to the channel. You know the usual. Hit like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Today we're going to be talking about the first time ever in college football Georgia gets to play the same team this week that they played last week. UAB. Oh, I'm sorry. South Carolina Junior. Oh my God. What is going on in South Carolina? We don't know. But we're going to find out right after this. Oh my God. All right, guys. A little bit of trash talk. Again, this is a game that is hard to get motivated to make a trash talk video about Clemson's little brother. We already done beat up the big brother. About time to beat up the little brother. So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with the coach, Shane Beamer. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? Listen, you started out coaching at Georgia Tech. That should let you know something's wrong. That's where you started at. My goodness. The long snapper, Mr. Beamer, decided to move back into the SEC. And hung around Tennessee for a little while. Didn't like that. Went to Mississippi State. Didn't like that. Went to South Carolina. Must have liked it because it stayed there for a while. Went back to your alma mater, Virginia Tech. Then you came to Georgia for one season. Then you decided you were ready to play with Oklahoma. You was out there for 2 years and took that head coach. They suckered you. They suckered you into taking a job at South Carolina. Now, listen, I get that you worked under Steve Spurrier and all that's well and good, but really, how did they talk you into that? There must have been something, man. Something. Yeah. So this guy, you look at this guy, and he looks like he's gonna be the next Billy Mays selling you some OxyClean. That's what he looks like. And he's trying to sell some over there in South Carolina, but it ain't football. It is not football. You're 2-0. That's fixing to come to an abrupt halt. That's fixing to stop immediately. South Carolina, all I can tell you is the 1969 is greater than 1980. And if you need me to explain that, one was the last year one of these teams won a a conference championship in the ACC. The other one was the last time one of these teams won a national title. Georgia just won the SEC not too long ago, so there's that. South Carolina coming back to Georgia. It's going to be a 3:30 game. A lot of these players have not forgotten that they come out and tore these hedges up. Now, I'm sure that there's a little bit of talk back and forth because Coach Muschamp was the head coach and a Georgia alum, and the players did that at Georgia. But they're probably trying to work around that a little bit and keep that tone down. I don't know how you would do that. There's going to be players out there looking for blood. Look, these yard chickens, these boom chickens, ain't got no shot. There's no shot. The greatest thing about this game is that you don't have to listen to that rooster crow every time they don't fumble the ball. I'm so glad it's not at William Bryce Stadium. When I listen to that game, it's almost like having to listen to Gary Danielson call the game. If you're listening to the South Carolina Gamecocks announcer 5 million times a game. It is the most annoying. And I don't get why you would even do that. because your team's terrible. I would be as quiet as possible, hoping the other team doesn't remember who they're playing. What? My goodness. What is the record? What's the record all time? Georgia versus South Carolina. All time record. Oh my goodness. What? I had to double check it. 52-19. Fitting to be 53-19. That Georgia defense is insane. Not to mention y'all lost like 5 of your starters. Had like 4 guys. Was it 3 guys transfer? 2 guys went pro. So you got like the front 4. They can't figure out what they're doing on defense. Georgia's finna eat y'all alive. Shane Beamer's supposed to be a tight ends coach. Threw the ball twice to his tight end this whole season. He had 59 receptions last season. They threw him twice. This is his biggest receiver. Best receiver they got is a tight end, and they won't throw him the ball. Oh, my Lord. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all finna come down there. Y'all gonna get plucked, skinned, battered, seasoned with herbs and spices, deep fried, let cool down, and then had for lunch, a late lunch. Y'all are gonna get killed, man. This ain't even gonna be this ain't even gonna be worth the chalk to tally. This is just gonna be bad. I don't know what to tell y'all. I wish I could say I feel sorry for you. I don't. I will say I appreciate the Gamecocks fans last week that was pulling for Georgia to beat Clemson just because they hate Clemson. Thank y'all for that. But that week's gone. That was 2 weeks ago. So now it's time to clap them cheeks. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Is Georgia gonna cover the 35 points? Yes. Yes. Who's gonna play quarterback? We tell you the same thing last week. It don't matter. It don't matter. We can throw it to Bowers. We can throw it to anybody else out there. We can hand it off to one of the 5 NFL running backs we have. Georgia's offensive line is gonna get plenty of push. Don't worry. Not worried about you rushing the quarterback. It's not gonna be a problem. Even if you sack him 3 times, Georgia's still gonna run up and down the field on y'all. Gamecock fans, if you bought tickets, you wasted your money. That place is going to be sold out. And it's going to be loud again. So, come on down. Sanford Stadium. Get you one of them good seats up front. So, that way you don't have any excuses. You can see it all. Yeah. So, my score prediction for the game. 52-3. Chicky, chicky, bark, bark. Y'all come get you some. Go dog.